But yeah, Stevie Knight just made a video, and I guess it's gonna be something about I know it's about ABBA, but apparently it's not gonna be anything good. So let's check it out.
Um, it has been a very interesting weekend, man. I mean, on top of the fact that it was my baby girl's second birthday, man, but there has been a lot that has taken place behind the scenes, right? And real talk, I'm apprehensive about even posting this video, bro, because I know the moment I mention Abba's name.
No, the hell you ain't. No, the hell you ain't. You're itching for that clout, bro. You're itching for that click. You're itching for somebody to just jump through hoops to watch you do this. So stop acting like you're hesitant to do anything when it comes to ABBA. You are fiending for it.
I know where a lot of people are gonna go with it. Of course, all the trolls, right? But bear with me, man. I'm just
Of course it's trolls.
Speak.
Of course it's trolls. Yeah, it's trolls that are gonna say shit to you, not just because you ride ABBA's dick so hard that you need a special toilet cushion to help your ass. I mean, bro, you ride ABBA so hard. I mean, you ride ABBA harder than you rode Charlie Kirk for that little bit of time you were grifting, Stevie. So let's not pretend. Let's not pretend that you're doing this because you're a good human being. We know what you're doing. We know what you're trying to do. You're fishing for clout. So let's call a spade, bro. Let's do this.
For me, bro, because there are, I mean, rightfully so, bro. There's a lot of people on Abba's head. Doing their due diligence, pulling receipts. And I've come across some very interesting videos, man. Fuck it. Let's get into it. Oh, let me preface this by saying, man, I realize how I look to a lot of y'all in regards to this whole ABBA situation. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know my feelings towards bro. I dislike them up. And I'm actually gonna show y'all a video that someone else recorded that depicts perfectly of why I just do not like that man.
It's a lie. I don't give a shit what you show. It's a lie. Because I can show receipts of the 10 plus videos that you made sucking him off forever because you hated Fresh and Fit. I mean, I don't know what to tell you about it. The nickname The King of Receipts came from you, Stevie. You're the one that called him that. So you can sit there and you can act like you've hated this man, but be real about it. It's been recent. It hasn't been always. You rode for this man for a long time. So keep it a buck.
Bruh. And it's not even about me disliking him, bro. As y'all will see, bro, he's just not a good person. But y'all will see.
Oh my God.
But I realize how I look to a lot of people in regards to this whole situation, man. But by the end of this video, you were understanding entirely, bro, because my input on this whole thing has nothing to do with the girl. But real shit, as far as the attention I'm giving the situation, has nothing to do with her, how people perceive her, if she ain't shit, if she's insane, she's psychotic. I understand all of that, bro. But
no, you don't. No, you don't, Stevie. Because you wouldn't give any other woman that acted like that any open air to speak if it was for anybody else. But because it's ABBA, you're the one that sat down and had a 2-hour conversation with her. You're the one that was painting a narrative by allowing her to just speak nonsense without giving her any real pushback. Okay? You're the one that just assumed that she was correct. So why hasn't, what the fuck am I saying? Why haven't you, Stevie? Why haven't you watched any of the streams that ABBA's done and put any real insight into the receipts that he's given to dispute the claims that this woman's made? But you don't want to do that. You want to know why? Because then it means that you're on his side, and you don't want to be on ABBA's side. You want to fucking fish for clout, bro, and it's easy to see.
As far as I'm concerned, and why I'm shedding light on this, bro, it all has nothing to do with her. It's solely to do with who ABBA portrays himself to be online and who he is behind the scenes.
It's bullshit.
And he's not a good person, bro. He's not. And by the end of that, y'all are gonna see that, bro.
Bro, it doesn't matter. Nobody cares if he's a good person, okay? Is he beating on people? No. Is he robbing people of money? No. Is he doing it? Okay, he has a messy love life. So what? A lot of people do. I mean, in all reality, most men have messy love lives. And the reason for it is the ideology that you preach, Stevie, the ideology that the Red Pill preaches. So you can sit there and you can say that ABBA is a special case here, but it really isn't. This is normal behavior for most people, especially when you're dealing with a crazy person that doesn't have control over their mental faculties. It's very, very understandable. But yeah, you want to sit there and act like you're so high and mighty and act like you're better, and you want to act like he's just a solo case and nobody else acts like this. It's just not true. It isn't. It's never going to be. I can promise you that after this ABBA situation blows over, there's going to be another 5 more people, and it could be creators that will end up in the same position, and you won't cover a single one of those people. You know why? Because they're not ABBA.
And speaking of the relationship, bro, I think we're at about 4 women that have gone public as far as their negative experiences with ABBA.
Okay, and you're telling me you believe all of them?
It may be more, bro. It may be more, dog. You got Libby, of course, the one that came out. You know, the white girl that was implicated and said that he had gotten her pregnant. And then there's another girl that came out publicly, and she has all the fucking receipts. She has all the receipts, bro. That means ABBA got 3 women pregnant within the same year. Maybe more. Maybe more, bro. But, you know.
Oh, my God.
I'm going to put like a little clip right here.
I heard there was a 3rd woman, but she didn't want to come out and expose ABBA, so you blocked her and possibly released her info to the internet.
Yeah, around 119.
119, yeah, okay. Today it's 84.
Okay.
So it's kind of going down, which is more likely to indicate like a miscarriage. But based on everything, I would say leaning more towards it seems like you've had a miscarriage or like having one right now.
Okay. None of this means anything. None of this means anything.
I'm such a tourist right now.
Oh my God, you got videos with him. Jesus Christ, yeah, because that automatically proves that he's the father of that child. Good Lord.
What happened is that...
Take it off, take it off, take it off. Lights off, lights off, lights on, lights on, lights on.
What does this shit prove? All it proves is that they were together. It doesn't prove anything else. Dude. Okay. That's fine. Who gives a shit, bro? Is he really gonna play this whole clip? How long is this clip? Like, seriously.
That's when I was like, I need to come out because this is not the ABBA that he portrays to be. And,
right.
You know, Stephanie experienced the same thing. And I don't think you were with him long enough to experience, like, the darker side of ABBA.
And that's what I'm thinking, too. Because I've been thinking a lot that it could have happened to me. If I had stayed, if none of this came out, I probably would have kept thinking that he was a good person. I wouldn't have known anything.
I'm, like, going crazy finding out that there was like so many other women.
I was wondering like about like because when I met ABBA, I was talking about him like already about like we're just gonna use condoms, right? And he said he doesn't like them and like they don't work on him, but that he can't have kids. And also in the same like breath, he sent me like an STD result, something about his health. Like I didn't even want to ask like what his health issue was, but he made it seem like it was something really bad. So like the fact that he can have kids at the same time like even seemed sad to me, you know?
Yeah.
So I was wondering how his excuse went with you. With her.
I did ask if he had condoms or if he could use them, and he said, I'm trying to remember because this wasn't over text. He said he didn't say that they don't work on him. But
yeah, because
he prefers without condoms.
Yeah, and so he just finished in you and then wanted you to take the pill.
Right.
Knowing that he can get people pregnant.
But that wasn't the case. I mean, she literally just showed a video of a doctor telling her that she's in the middle of a miscarriage. So he didn't have her get an abortion. So then what does this prove? It proves that Abba's extremely irresponsible. Extremely irresponsible. Very stupid. Like, what he... If all this is real... And... He is, just going with these girls... Like, full blast... No rubber, no nothing... Then... He's being really irresponsible with his life. Because, dude, this was shit that I was doing at 17. That doesn't change anything about him personally, though. It just shows that he's acting like a teenager. That's really all I'm getting out of this.
You're not. They just give you a pill and it's over. No, but that's what I'm saying. The pill, they just give it to you from a doctor and then you're good.
Dude, we're gonna rehash this shit all over again, dude. Everybody's been using this. Everybody's been using this. I really don't care.
On March 17th. So this is when I was in Canada. So I was like wondering if he had any excuses for being like absent or what.
Oh, right here.
What you guys kind of talked about.
Yeah, March 17th right here. I see it. Do you see it? He had a call log right here, FaceTiming you or calling you right here. Yeah, he FaceTimed you on March 17th. Do you?
Both of us?
I guess that's when Steph went over there.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I'm gonna have to look at that. Hold on.
Steph, how do you feel about this? Are you kind of like heartbroken, a little heartbroken and like deceived and hurt too?
Yeah, but I'm like, also, when did he do all of this? Like, with what time?
And how did he have the time?
How did he squeeze everything in? Yeah.
Imagine being like at a restaurant with me and then you excuse yourself to the bathroom or something. That's crazy.
Yeah. This guy's a nut.
Okay, I got the follow up. You said March 17th?
Yeah.
Okay, I see the March 17th phone call, the FaceTime.
What time was that?
3:34 p.m. and it was an hour and 24 minutes.
You were there, Stephanie?
I was at the hairdresser's probably.
Crazy.
Oh my god. How did you have 1 hour
Wow.
of time at 3 p.m.? That's crazy. I think I was at the hairdresser's actually. That must
I
have
remember
been
you
that
told
time.
me you got a blowout. Yeah.
Did he not seem like any different? Like he was still very much loving and everything?
I don't remember all the calls, but those initial calls, they were pretty chill. You know, they were... He didn't seem suspicious.
Because he's a great liar.
Hey, what? Dude, this whole thing is insane. This whole thing's crazy. And here's the thing, dude, is that he's just... The thing that's interesting is that they're framing this as Abba forced him to take Plan B. That's my point. One of them, they literally just proved in a video that she was having a miscarriage. Libby chose to do it because Abba, you know, did what he did. And it's whatever. All this shows is that Abba... Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's Abba is literally being a teenager right now. He's acting like he just got booty for the first time and that's what he's doing. That's literally what this looks like. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They're making bad decisions too. They were both doing dumb things. But then you got like the fucking Jesus Christ, man. I don't even know what to say to look at this face. He looks like one of the house elves from fucking Harry Potter. Oh shit, appreciate it, Logics. But yeah, dude, it's crazy to see this shit. Like, I don't understand.
Same year. He's splacking them all during the same time. But this YouTube channel named Sandra Faye, bruh.
Oh no, he brought her up too. No, he brought her up. Oh, dude, I was gonna react to her video, but now Stevie saved me some time. He brought her up, dude. Dude, I was gonna react to it right after this, but
across my
hopefully,
man.
came across his algorithm. That lying bitch. He knows damn good and well he's searched for it. He knows damn good and well he's known about her since the get-go.
She dropped a very informative video on the whole relationship situation, the whole ABBA scandal. Is called ABBA Doesn't Want You to See This. Cool video, man. But
that was what I was gonna watch. Hell
video,
yeah,
bro.
Okay,
it blew my
does
fucking
me a
mind when I
favor.
saw it, dog, because she's able to depict perfectly why I give ABBA the energy I give him, bro. Because you'll see, and it gets much worse than this, man. Let me find this fucking video. Where is it?
You give ABBA the energy that you give him because you were sucking him off, and then he pulled you off the teat, and now you're just a temper tantrum baby. That's exactly what the fuck you are, Stevie. That's what this is, okay? Because before that debate, you had no problem taking up for ABBA. You had no problem doing any of that shit. You were shitting on everybody that was against ABBA, but the second he pointed right at you and called you out for your dumbass takes and your stupidity for sticking up for a man that didn't care whether you existed or not, that's when the shit hit the fan. So be real about it. Just be honest that you're a butthurt little baby and you're mad that your daddy pushed you to the side and treated you like a sideline character. Let's be real about it.
Yeah. Hold on. Did she take it down? What the fuck? Oh, here we go. Sandra Faye, shout out Sandra Faye. I'm gonna leave a link to her channel in the description box, man. But
of course you
got
are.
This video called "Virtue Signalers Are the Biggest Hypocrites," and if you look at the thumb, you got your boy right in the middle.
Oh no, not this piece of shit video, dude.
I'm just gonna let this shit play.
And see, with ABBA, his audience, they're gonna continue to suck him off. It doesn't matter what people show them. It doesn't matter because they have this parasocial relationship with them. That's the reason why parasocial relationships are so dangerous, because people will throw logic completely out the window. People will refute things that they are seeing with their own eyes, and they will just dismiss it, explain it away. They can't have their idea of this person shattered because I guess they have their identity tied to it.
Oh, like, you know, the receipts and everything that you refuse to sit there and accept as a fact because it disproves your narrative that you're trying to spin just because you don't like the man. Come on. Come on, dude.
If even just the slightest glimmer of this person isn't who they say they are, they just shut down. Oh, this is not true. Well, what about this? What about that? Bruh, you see the evidence right there. Case in point, ABBA and Preach. They did a video about Andrew Tate, and they were talking about people ignoring the issues of men. It's gonna continue to be a problem. No matter if you silence Andrew Tate, somebody else is gonna pop up. They did a video talking about that. I remember it. It was a decent video. H3H3 sees this video title and then goes on this whole rampage about how ABBA and Preach is just so bad. Talks all this shit. Didn't even watch the video. ABBA and Preach get wind of this and they read him for filth, as they should, because it's like you're judging the video based off of the title. You didn't
But what does that have to do with anything?
even watch it. Fast forward to recently, and here we find ABBA doing the exact same thing to Stevie Knight.
Oh no! Oh no! Stevie found the glazing videos. Oh no! Here we go. Here we go. His wife's not glazing him no more, so he's got to find another woman that'll do it for her. Oh no. Stevie, you broken little bitch. You're fucking butthurt.
The videos, just type in the search bar of his channel, black, and see what pops up. Look at this title. Look at that title. Bitch, you didn't even watch them. So
Okay, neither did you apparently, because if you watched any of them, you would know that Stevie Knight has made it his mission to sit there and shit on black people for the longest time. And then when Kirk died, he ramped it up to 100. But then on top of that, if you're a black woman, then all of a sudden, you're twice as likely to get in the crosshairs if you come across his page. So you can sit there and you can say what you want. You didn't watch the videos either. So you do not know what he said either.
much so to the point where you point out a video where he's actually defending black women. And what's crazy is that you can show these two clips right next to each other. The clip of ABBA and Preach condemning H3H3 for judging a video off the title, and then ABBA telling you to judge Stevie's videos off of titles.
Go to the search button. Not my feelings. Facts. Search the word black. See how many videos this guy makes shitting on black people and black culture. Now, I did take the time to click on a lot of these videos just to make sure, but let's look at some of these titles. I hate black people, and he agrees with them for a lot of videos. Black people are sick of black people. Dear black people, you suck. Black men don't date black women. Black people don't want to hear this. Only weak black men date white women. You know, shout out to, because he's dating a white woman. He's got a complex. He's a little bit, insecure about that. He doesn't make comments, so I get it. Black Lives Matter 2.0. I hate black women. Black people have to stop being victims. She told white people to stay out of the Black Panther. Okay, so it's still critiquing a black person on behalf of white people. This this makes black women look so bad.
They comment about hair. I know your mama got short hair too. She's black. At the end of the day, black women, we you don't know what to expect with our hair.
This should make black women look so terrible, dog. So terrible, bro. First of all, you generalizing all black women is fucking bald-headed. You know what I'm saying? All black women ain't bald-headed, bro. My mama ain't got no fucking short hair. Matter of fact, my extended family, my aunties ain't got fucking short hair. None of my family, practically, they all got long, luxurious hair. Black. This is why black women get the stigma that they have, dog, for shit like this, bro. And I guarantee you, every last woman up here agree with the fuck she's saying, dog. The shit she's saying sound ignorant as fuck. I know there's gonna be a bunch of black women in the motherfucking comments that agree with my ass too, bro, because black women out here have hair. They have long, luxurious hair, and they take care of them and shit. Not all of them is fucking bald head.
No, I did take the time to click on
that. So what? He made one video in favor. I mean, dude.
a lot of these videos just to make sure, because we require evidence, proof that people are telling the truth when they want to disparage somebody. And I hope one day,
am I crazy for thinking this is stupid?
It will happen, all right? Somebody will make up something about you. Or maybe it's true. I don't know. I hope that people don't just jump on that bandwagon because they dislike you. See how many videos this guy makes shitting on black people and black culture.
Black women out here have hair. They have long, luxurious hair, and they take care of them and shit. Not all of them is fucking bald head.
Now, So, what, he defends their hair, and then all of a sudden he's defending black women? Really? That's the clip? That's the clip that proves that he doesn't shit on black people because he said that black women have hair? That's the hill you want to die on? It shows you didn't watch any of that shit. Or you did watch all that shit, and that was the only good thing that he had to say, so it just proves your narrative. It proves the narrative entirely. God, dude. This is so ignorant. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Her only point is that he defended black women's hair. That's it. There was no other points out of that whole thing. She didn't show any of the other videos where he defended anybody. Black men, black women, didn't defend any of them because there wasn't any. That was the only point that she could find. That's why that was the only bit of evidence she pulled up.
Did anyone actually watch this Abba and Preach shit?
So you call us fucking idiots for a video you didn't even watch? Video wasn't about free speech.
Oh, he still mostly shits on black people, and that's what I've said. Yeah,
the
facts.
video has nothing to do with free speech.
Jesus Christ, man.
But of course, when you come on these platforms and give dumb takes on videos you didn't even watch, you can afford to say stupid shit about free speech, free speech. Go to the search button. Not my feelings. Facts. Search the word black. See how many videos this guy makes shitting on black people and black culture. No, I did take the time.
Dude, she gonna play this shit twice?
Sure, but let's look at some of these titles. I hate black.
Oh my god.
For and by your people. Well, here's the thing. Oh, when you're addressing evil, you can't worry about the delivery. When you're looking at the conditions of our community, you can't worry about the evil. When you got kids, they kill kids and say we're smoking on Tuka. See, they wasn't worried about the delivery when these kids in Chicago were talking about smoking on Tuka. They wasn't worried about the delivery. I ain't got no manners for no slut. I'm gonna put my thumb in her butt. The delivery? I like girls kissing girls where I'm from. That's on the radio. Girls on girls, that's promoting lesbianism to my daughter, and we driving to school. This song they playing with Drake. Y'all worried about the delivery? These niggas talking about killing each other.
Hey, you talking about
Thug said, nigga, I shot at your mama. You don't mention me no more. He really shot that nigga mama. And y'all worried about my delivery? These niggas are confessing to murders on Zoom.
He cooking.
And y'all worried about my delivery?
He cooking.
The conditions of black sucking them talking about booty holes. Y'all worried about my delivery? Come on, don't be a hypocrite. Y'all can't listen to this music if y'all so caught up in my delivery.
Bro, hey, you a hypocrite too, dog, but you cooking. You cooking, bro. That was hard, dog. That was hard, bro. That's a fire ass sound clip there, dog.
And this example literally is what Abba said. He mostly agrees with everything.
Mad about how I say shit when y'all at the same time y'all praise this bullshit on the fucking radio. But my delivery is fucked up. Y'all sit out here praising, getting tight. He said everything needed to be said, dog.
Let's look at.
Dude, but here's my thing, is that like yeah, 100% Watts. Exactly. Like, she doesn't want to bring that up. Problem is that she agrees with this sentiment. Oh, well, yeah. She fully believes that Abba is a hypocrite, so she's aiming to find whatever point that that there is to try and prove him to be a hypocrite, when in all reality it doesn't refute the statement whatsoever. It just doesn't. Because, like, in all reality, you don't see him acknowledging that she's showing what. And exactly. Yeah, 100% logic's true. And it's crazy.
I hate black.
Especially with him sitting there defending Kirk, and she doesn't say a word about that shit, knowing exactly what the hell she is defending and who she's defending. But it is what it is.
Black people. And he agrees with them for a lot of the video. But of course, when you come on these platforms and give dumb takes on videos you didn't even watch, you can afford to say stupid shit.
How did we end up here? So Abba, he has built his whole YouTube presence off of nuance, off of being accountable, off of reflection, off of being fair. And that's one of the things that I liked most about their channel. They had a nuanced perspective to a lot of different topics, but fast forward and they reveal who they truly are.
But that's not even the point, is that no matter what it's been, if shit comes out and Abba looks like he's in the wrong, he'll take the L. And until the day comes where he's not willing to take accountability for the mistakes that he makes, it doesn't prove him to be a liar, period. It doesn't prove him to be a hypocrite, because everybody is going to make a mistake eventually. Fact of the matter is that the real people in reality will take their L and take accountability for their mistakes and try to move forward from it. But the thing is that she just wants to see him fail, and she wants to find every reason to point out how he is a liar and a hypocrite and doesn't practice what he preaches, when pretty much most content creators and most people in general don't practice what they preach. Jake Paul doesn't. Logan Paul sure as hell didn't. I mean, you've got all these content creators and all these pastors and preachers that go around and they preach the word of God, but yet you see what they do behind the scenes. You're not going to sit there and act like nobody else is a hypocrite. But yet, because it's Abba, that's who you need to call out. It's fake, man. It's fake outrage. You're just doing this shit to hate. You're hating for sport. It's not because you actually hate him. You're doing it because you enjoy it.
Opportunists. Because as soon as it serves
like you're an
engage
opportunist.
in the very behaviors that they say they're against, they do it. When it was an opportunity to use titles of a video to chastise someone and make them look a certain way, Abba did it.
That's why I don't fuck with Abba, bro.
No, it's not. No, it's not. You don't fuck with Abba because he cooked your ass in a conversation that you shouldn't have had anywhere near close to being dealt with. You shouldn't have fought and defended Kirk the way that you did, because you had no knowledge on Kirk whatsoever. So there was no reason you needed to step up and get in that Discord call and sit there and try and argue with Abba about a topic you were completely ill-informed on. Okay? It's that simple. In all reality, there are a lot more people that were on Kirk's side that could have argued with Abba on that topic, and they would have put you to shame. It's because you're ill-informed and you're dumb. Let's call a spade a spade. You're stupid. It's that simple. You are dumb. And that's what this is. That's what this is about. You got called out on your stupidity. You were shown that you were ignorant and you didn't like it.
I decided that I would interview the woman in question at the heart of this whole thing.
Here you go, platforming somebody that was also not being forthcoming, that was also not being 100% truthful.
But let's be honest, I made Daisy seem a little bit more credible than she actually was. And the truth is, she was lying about a lot of things.
But here's the thing too, is that the whole Daisy thing is, what are you doing? What, you burned your bread so you're mad?
I didn't, the oven did.
Well, sorry. But here's the thing with Daisy, is that there was a whole section of time where Myron and Walter were both defending Daisy to the teeth, saying that she wasn't an escort, she was from a high-end family, she had her visa, she was coming over here because they had a lot of money, and she's not a clout chaser, and she's not a gold digger, and da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. And then come to find out, the second she tried baby trapping him, oh no, she's a whore. No, she's a gold digger. No. She is a Chinese escort. Okay, well, bro, that's not what you've been saying this whole time that they've been together. So you're telling me that you packed a Chinese escort on a plane, took her to Barbados, had her meet your family, and then defended her tooth and nail, but then now when shit hits the fan and she's trying to fucking trap you, now all of a sudden she's a Chinese escort. You can't sit there and compare these two situations. They are not the same. It doesn't matter what you want to believe. It's not the same situation. It's completely different. Abba believed that Libby was one way. But it turns out that Libby was not that way. She was putting on a front. And it's very clear to see, because the day after they broke up, she was already sitting there sending messages to creators, trying to throw him under the bus and burn the bridge. So, in all reality, she was selling snake oil, basically, at that point. And then holding a baby over his head to control his emotions and manipulate him. It's that simple to understand. It's not really a crazy thing.
So it's okay when you do it. It's okay when you platform somebody that's not being honest. But when other people, oh my God, I don't know why.
She did it.
But he also interviewed her, and then after it happened, he showed the text messages between them about her trying to get sexual with him, and he threw that shit out there in the open to be like, look, man, this shit ain't biased. I was calling her out on what I was calling her out on. And then even after that whole conversation, she still wanted to come sleep with me. And he did that, and he posted it.
Interview with Stevie Knight, and you know Stevie. Ever since I exposed the fact that he didn't get school lunches in the 3rd grade, Stevie, like a good old dog, saw a bone and he bit. But I decided that I would interview the woman in question at the heart of this whole thing. You notice a lot of these red pill weirdos, all the ones who say don't believe women without the facts, how many of them jumped on it? And I know it's despite me. I ain't even mad at it. Get your money. But what happened to scrutinizing things? Y'all got played too. I made Daisy seem a little bit more credible than she actually was. And the truth is, she was lying about a lot of things.
ABBA is a tragic case of rules for thee, not for me. So it's okay for you to platform Daisy so she can lie about Walter, but when Stevie platforms your ex, when other people platform your ex, now it's, oh my God, they play.
Yeah, but the one thing that Stevie's not gonna do is make a follow-up video admitting that he was wrong for platforming her and believing what she was saying, because it turns out that she was lying. ABBA did find out that she was lying, made a follow-up video and said, yeah, I shouldn't have platformed her. I shouldn't have given her that airspace, because come to find out, she was making things up. So, why is it bad that ABBA did that?
You, I don't know why. You just jumped at it like a dog for a bone. Nigga, you jumped on Daisy like a dog wanting a bone. Same behavior. You engaged in the same behavior, but somehow when other people do it, now it's a problem. But when you do it, it's okay for you to jump on a bone, but nobody else can. Rules for thee, not for me. And overall, this is the main issue that I have with ABBA, is that he likes to chastise other people for behaviors that he himself engages in. How you gonna wag your finger at other people when you do the exact same thing?
And this is coming from somebody who originally enjoyed ABBA's content, man, but I was just blind.
When the hell did she enjoy ABBA's content? When? Explain to me when, Stevie. Show me the proof of that. Don't just make a blanket statement. Show me that she did. Because every video I've ever seen on her channel that says ABBA in the title or ABBA and Preach in the title, they're all negative. So you're not going to sit there and convince me that she was a fan. She never was. She never liked the dude. She never did any of that. She might have agreed with him on some things, which is fine. You can agree with people that you don't like. That's perfectly okay. But you can't sit there and act like she was a fan. That's just not the case. She agreed with some of his takes, but then the second she saw him backtrack on any of them, then she started calling him out and calling him a hypocrite and a liar, and then calling every single person that follows ABBA and Preach stupid and brainwashed for believing anything that comes out of his mouth.
And is a bunch of y'all is right now, clearly, because y'all be coming to me crazy, like, as I'd imagine y'all still are in these comments, bro. But, you know, it took me actually being snaked by bro to realize.
Oh my God, you didn't get snaked.
You know what I'm saying?
You didn't get snaked, Stevie. God, dude, you're such a butthurt bitch, dude. It's unreal. It's unreal, dude. How upset and traumatized you are that a dude gave you an hour of his time and then shit on you because you were ill-informed and stupid, and now all of a sudden you got a vendetta. Grow the fuck up, dude.
Y'all don't recall that whole situation with me and ABBA, man. It's fire. She did an outstanding job, man. She was
of course she did, because she glazed you.
When I tried to defend myself in one of these videos, which
ABBA fans
refused to even listen to, acknowledge, man. And that's
everybody watched them,
bro, because this platform is so.
Me, Logix, Watts, Random. We all watched the shit. We watched the tower crumble. We watched your facade break, you dumb moron. We watched how you went from a dick sucker to a dick rider and then a dickless pony. That's exactly what the fuck you turned into. You turned into a fucking female. You started bitching, moaning, and groaning and whining like a crybaby. Mad like he walked out like he was just supposed to be there for you at all times. He should never fucking question you or your morals or your ethics or the way you fucking handle topics. You should just be treated whatever because you sucked him off for so long, you acted like he owed you. And let's be clear, Stevie, Abbott didn't owe you shit. You owed him because you benefited off of his platform for years by reacting to everything that he put up that you agreed with, especially when it came to Fresh and Fit. You made money off of that shit too. So don't sit there and act like Abbott owed you anything. Abbott didn't owe you shit. He gave you the truth and it was straight up. You didn't like it, so now you're a hurt little boy. Get over it.
Enormous. And he does such a good job of grooming his echo chamber to
oh my god,
bow and swallow
echo
everything
chamber.
He says, man. You go in his comments, you won't see a negative comment in there, man, because he filters all that shit out. You go in there live videos, you have to be a subscriber to be in there, and you say anything
like
negative,
most creators,
they kick you out, man. So it's all pro Abba. You know what I mean? And you add on top of the fact this man's ability to, you know, talk, articulate himself, and this, you know, moral superiority, you know,
oh my god,
virtue signaling the shit he does. You know, he brainwashes people, right? So it's like,
what? You know, bro, I think Stevie's eye flickers for when he's lying. Every time he says some really stupid shit, he starts blinking really fast. Or he starts playing with his teeth. That's how you know this man's making shit up. He has a tell every time.
Abba would never do this, bro. Abba clearly does it, bro. And like I said, it took me being snaked by, bro, man. Because, you know, rewind time back when I was going through all that, when we went through all that shit, man. And prior to our online beef, right?
Dude, that's crazy. What is my bitrate at? Let me look. Oh shit, it's only at 2,000. My bitrate's at 2,000. Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to adjust it.
I reached out to bro on some goodness type shit, man, because it was during that whole Charlie Kirk situation. You know, I peeped the video on bro, and he was covering Charlie Kirk, and I disagreed with a lot of what he said, right? But being that I was a supporter of Abba during that time, and I talked to Abba, you know, every now and again online or whatever, we was cool. I reached out to him. I said, hey, bro, this could be a good moment. You know, we have two different perspectives on the whole Charlie Kirk situation. You know what I'm saying? Let's, you know, have an online debate or whatever. The debate happened. People feel how they feel about the debate, man.
And yeah, because he smoked your ass, and you weren't happy about it. If you would have ended up on top in that debate, and you would have won the debate, if it would have been unanimously chosen that you won the debate, Stevie, you would not be here. You would not be making these videos. You would not be doing any of this. You would be defending this man to the end. But because you lost, and you can't handle losing, now you're doing this.
But you know, the debate ended cordially, and then bro snaked me, right? You know, talking hella big shit, bro. Because my original video, I never talked shit about Abba. I just said I disagreed with him and I was disappointed.
Bro, you told him that he was manipulating and he was painting a narrative. That's exactly your words. That's what you said. You said he was manipulating people and he was painting a narrative. You're calling him a liar and deceiver by omission. So, why would anybody on the face of the earth think that that shit would be okay? Like, in all reality, dude, if somebody called you a liar and a grifter, you would get upset too. So you sit there and you can sit on your high horse and act like you're better than everybody, or you can act like you're better than Abba, but you're no different. Because you had no problem blowing up and calling him gay and calling him a bitch and always doing all this shit. But yeah, you haven't taken accountability from where you have messed up on your channel. And you never will. Because you allowed Libby a platform, and you are never going to come back with a response saying, hey man, it was a mistake. I shouldn't have given her that airtime, because now it comes to find out she's actually crazy, and there's a lot of receipts to prove that she's lying, so I shouldn't have done this, and I apologize. Like what Abba did after he interviewed Daisy Chen. But he'll never do that shit. Abba wasn't rude in the follow-up. Exactly. Stevie was butthurt that his daddy didn't want to be there for him. So, now he thinks that he can just go off.
Bruh, but there was never any name calling, any of that shit, bro. But he took that opportunity, you know, to snake me, right? And it fell into what it fell into, right? And regardless of how people feel about me, feel about Abba as far as the things we say, I know the type of person I am. And I will never do that to anybody. Paint them a certain way, manipulate people with words, frame things certain ways, leave things out, you know, say things as absolutes to depict parties in negative ways, which your herd of followers are gonna swallow. When motherfuckers snake you like that, blatantly lie, right? That's why I don't fuck with Abba, dog. That's why I dislike that motherfucker, bro. And then, you know, as far as this whole relationship, pregnancy, abortion scandal, of course I'm gonna cover it, bro, because I don't fuck with, bro. His actions show him as a polar opposite of how he portrays himself on.
Wait, but bro, that's not what you said at the beginning when all this shit happened, Stevie. That's not why you said you were watching this. That was not your reasoning at the beginning for why you were covering this. You were covering this because you felt bad for the girl. But now all of a sudden, it's because you don't like him. So now the truth comes out. You didn't do this shit to help a girl and to try and get any truth out there. You were doing it to get back at Abba. So now we have the truth and you let it go. And then on top of that, you were stupid enough to post this shit online without proof checking your own edit. You fucking dummy.
Camera, right? Like at the end of the day, you know, Abba's a degenerate. You know, a raw dick slinging.
You know what the Gettier problem is? No, I have no idea.
Inseminating monster, bro, out here just.
What did he just call him?
At the end of the day, you know, Abba's a degenerate. You know, a raw dick slinging, inseminating monster, bro.
Bro, who the fuck talks like this about another man? Bro, he's talking slowly because he's got that mental image in his mind and it's driving him crazy. Jesus Christ, Stevie. No man is going to talk about another man that way. I mean, Jesus, dude, if he panted in between, it would have looked like he wanted him. He's a raw, dick-slinging, inseminating monster. That's it. If you would have spoke it like that, bro, that's exactly the energy it came out as. That's exactly what it came out as. Oh, okay. Yeah, I will. 100% I'll look that up. Dude. No, you're good. You're good, Logic. No, I understand. I'll look it up and I'll check it out. Yeah, for sure.
Out here just slinging all types of fluid around. You know what I mean?
Look at the look in his eyes when he's saying that shit. Look at the look in his eyes when he's saying that shit. Bro, you call Abba gay? I feel like you got something sweet. I'm pretty sure you do, Stevie. Ain't no way you're sitting there and talking about another dude slanging and inseminating the way that you're talking about without any type of feeling. You're coming at it a little heavy.
Raise himself as the responsible one, the accountable one, dog.
Truly believe. Kind of things that you do to others, the kind of unethical behavior that you know in your heart of hearts, that you question but you silence, that shit does come to find you at some point. But I hope you think about how you made other people feel when you were defending folks who did that to others. That's all I hope. Sometimes y'all are in places where nobody's watching. It's easy to f people over when you know you're gonna get away with it. But I hope you know that kind of energy you put out there, that kind of shit that you foster, it will find its way back to you in some type of way. But I hope you think back on those moments where no one was watching and you decide to fuck someone over for your own selfish gain.
But I will never visit the kid. The kid will never visit me. I'll never know who they are. He will never know me. I promise.
Essentially.
Oh, you see how little context that was shown? Come on, man.
There's some allegations that I was like a deadbeat or I didn't want to be part of some kid, and I forced her to have an abortion, and it turned out that none of that was true.
I will never visit the kid. The kid will never visit me. I'll never know who they are. He will never know me. I promise.
Not gonna beat that dead horse, okay?
Yeah, you are. Yes, you are. You made this video, so yes, you are. You've already beaten the dead horse. It's already pulverized. But I mean, bro, I'm not gonna beat a dead horse after I've already beat it 85 times. Come on, dude. Come on, man.
As far as like the Libby situation, bro, it's like outside of the dynamics of their relationship, fuck their relationship, right? Fuck what happened, bro. As far as bro's tactics in trying to destroy this woman's character, bro, I saw him doing the same things with her.
Dude. So she wasn't trying to destroy his character by posting that first video. And then after she lost the character argument, then she targeted his credibility. Now she's targeting his morals. Dude, she's being strategic from the get-go. She knows the game that she's playing, and you're feeding into that shit just because you don't like the man. You're not even doing your due diligence to fucking make sure that what you're saying is correct. You're just taking what she's saying at face value. Even though most of the shit she is saying has evidence and receipts to back up that it's not the case.
I thought that with enough people seeing the results of how this man moves behind the scenes would be enough to overpower the words he uses, bro. But like I said before, dog is an evil genius when it comes.
Because words don't mean shit when there's facts. You dummy. I can say anything that comes out of my mouth. But if it negates a fact that's right in front of your face, then what good is what I'm saying? Like, I can say all day long, you're wearing a pink shirt. It's obviously purple, and there's proof right now on camera that it's purple. But I can still fight it, even though I know that it's wrong. I mean, come on, bro. There's so many receipts that Abba's dropped that's proven that pretty much everything that she has shown is a lie. And the only thing that's been left out of any of this that's been anywhere near true is that Abba is highly irresponsible, and Abba is nowhere near close to being able to engage with women in a normal way. That's it. Other than that, this is a normal relationship.
Comes to this YouTube shit, bro. He got away with words, right? He has
got away with words.
And,
dude, that's synced up.
His following fuck with him tough because he's molded it in a way for them to fuck with him tough, bro. I'd argue that Abba probably has the most toxic, delusional fan base out there, bro.
What?
Right, worse than anybody, bro.
What? Dude, I did not just hear that shit. I did not just hear that dumbass shit just come out of your mouth. So Kirk's fan base wasn't toxic? Nick Fuentes' fan base isn't toxic? Myron Gaines' fan base isn't toxic? You fucking stupid? Jesus Christ, dude. Did you eat breakfast this morning, or did you just wake up, take dumb bitch pills, and then turn on a camera? Oh, bro. It's ignorant. It's extremely ignorant. It's extremely ignorant, dude. There's so many other communities. Asmongold, facts. Facts. Yes. Even Destiny's is insane. But you're gonna tell me that Abba's community is the most toxic? Get real, dude. Get real.
And it's crazy because you would think that his following would be the...
Oh, no, he's not gonna say nothing about Tatum. Tatum's his boy. They're butt buddies.
Moral ones, the rational ones, you know what I'm saying? The empathetic ones, the compassionate ones. Bro, hell no, dog. They worse than everybody, bro. You know what I mean? Saying the fucking worst shit, bro. And
worse than anybody.
What really fucked me up, man, because like I said, there are people out here on bro's head, dog, and there's this YouTube channel. Let's say it's been a bunch of motherfuckers hitting me up, dog, but this one got my ass. What is it? Yeah, there is a YouTube channel called Expose Abba. And yeah, they got Abba is a predator. 4th and 5th women speak out. Abba gets 3rd woman pregnant in months. And Abba fooled everyone, bro. So I got a DM.
So you're telling me he stumbled upon this too? He just magically stumbled upon this channel as well? Bullshit, bro. Bullshit. He's looking for it. He needs the narrative pushed. He needs the clicks. He needs the AdSense. He needs the revenue.
It don't even fucking matter, bro. I got a DM. Sent me to this fucking channel, bro. Got this video.
No,
only got 341 views, bro. I'm assuming that whoever created this shit knows it. And they know I don't fuck with Abba, so they send the shit my way. Bro.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna, you know.
That's about as many views as I get talking about you, Stevie.
Waste y'all's time with the entire video. The bitch is like 25 minutes long, but I'll leave a link for the whole video in the description box if y'all want to peep, man. But towards the latter end, pretty much the video, watch the fucking video and then get back.
Oh my god.
There's a point in the video. I'm just gonna play it, dog. This shit's so fucking foul. And I didn't even know Abba was moving like this. Right? I did not know Abba was moving like this, dog. I'm like, if this shit don't wake motherfuckers up, I don't know what the fuck will.
Yeah, this isn't about one bad take. This is a repeated pattern. A pattern of portraying himself as morally superior while operating completely differently behind the scenes.
Oh my god, dude.
And this is the part that genuinely changed my perspective on him. Because this goes beyond commentary. It gets dangerous to the point of dehumanization.
But this is stupid. And now you're over here talking about my personal, does Abba like getting pegged? Actually, no, he never did that. Like, why are you talking about my sex life? You want to talk about it? We can talk about it.
And in the case of Abba, he did a public interview and he said that he likes to be milked. But it sounded like, if I understand correctly, he had wanted the woman to go up his backside or something like that.
I don't know.
Were you aware of that?
Bro,
I did not hear about that before I dated him. And I just heard it as being milked and I didn't know about it until like afterwards.
Why does everybody care about this?
Until like after.
But why does everybody care about this, bro? Why do you care about what somebody does with another person behind closed doors? Bro, this shit's so stupid. This is the dumbest shit on the planet. A bunch of grown men worrying about what grown men do with women in the bedroom. Bro, why do you care?
After like the relationship started and everything like that. And I mean, to be honest, I just tried not to judge. And that was it.
Okay.
I mean, I just looked too much into it, and then I just hear people like making fun of it, and then I'm just trying to not to judge.
She never spoke of anything they did sexually, only commented on a video of Ava talking about being milked. Oh my god.
You had a prostate orgasm?
Yeah.
You have?
Yeah, I'm open-minded.
You've had a prostate orgasm?
Yeah.
Tell me more about it.
Well, I mean, for me, I'm going to be honest with you, even though, it was intense.
It wasn't another level?
To me, it wasn't more intense than the level 2 I get from a really good blowjob.
Bro, this shit is so stupid.
I mean, so, all right, I'll never talk about this in detail. I'm feeling naked right now. Essentially, you just...
What is the position?
Bro, who gives a fuck? Dude, this shit has been regurgitated so many times. It's not even a valid point anymore. He talked about one instance.
She want to talk about it, all right?
She did that.
She want to lick stuff off glass. That's okay. This girl likes a dog collar on her neck, and she likes to be walked around like a dog. Okay? And one of the reasons when we ended things that she wanted to get back together,
oh my
she was worried that she would never meet anyone who would want to enjoy because none of her other exes would entertain putting a dog collar on her and walking around like a good old bitch. I don't mind. Little Asian girl, I'm so quiet. Dog collar. Okay, that's what she's into. You want to put my business out there? I'll put your business out there. Yeah, so... Go woof woof when you see her next time. Hold on. Woof woof in her chat.
Watch how he weaponizes his audience against individuals he dislikes, and then look at the comments.
Yeah,
dude,
I blurred out the message thread in there, man, because it's too much. And
no, it ain't. No, it ain't, Stevie. No, the fuck it ain't. No, it ain't. You want to know why? Because you had no problem sitting there fucking calling Abba gay and all this shit, and you had no problem bringing a milking clip into the situation. But now all of a sudden he throws something out there. Oh no, it's too much. It's too much. Why? Because she wants a collar put on her? So you think that that's equivalent? Come on, bro. Come on, man. Get real.
What's also interesting is that I was informed that, this particular video that Abba recorded, dehumanizing and shouted, is behind a paywall now, so the public no longer has access to it.
Every stream he does is behind a paywall, stupid. The only reason why he left your fucking debate up is because we asked him to keep it up. Same thing with the Sneeko debate. We asked him to keep it up, and he agreed not to put it behind a paywall. But that shit would have been put behind a paywall as well. It has nothing to do with it being about her. It has nothing to do with about any of that shit. Every live stream that he does is put behind a paywall because he clips all of that stuff and then puts it out during the week as normal content for the people that miss the live streams. So you can sit there and you can act like he's trying to hide it. He's not trying to hide it.
And he since then edited what he just said out. It's no longer there anymore. In addition to some other things, because he doxed a few people. But, you know, as far as I'm concerned, this is like revenge porn or something, bro.
What?
When I saw this, bro,
what the fuck did you just say? What the fuck did you just say? You veneer having fucking steroid taking bitch. Did you just say that that was revenge porn? Seriously? Because he said she likes having a collar on her? That's what that is? Bro, you're fucking done. You are done. I've never met a person more stupid than you in my life. You have got to be the dumbest person I've ever met in my life. Bro, and I've met some hillbilly inbred motherfuckers, but they have more knowledge and they have more brain matter in their head than you do at this point. You've got to be joking me, dude. Because he said she liked having a collar put on her. Now all of a sudden it's revenge porn. You're fucking crazy, man.
This shit can't be legal. You know what I'm saying? It can't be legal to put that shit out there, especially under the circumstances, bro, because as you saw,
it's not illegal. There's no photos, there's no videos. It's not illegal. Fucking idiot. You worked as a border patrol agent. You are supposed to know law because, you know, you were technically a cop. But you're telling me that you don't know the law around that?
She did not describe anything in regards to their personal intimacy, right? What'd she say? I didn't judge. You know, bro pushed trying to get her to answer some more, and they talked about the video that Abba put out himself talking about the shit he's into. But he flips it and makes his audience believe that she was out here saying some shit she didn't say, which was deserving of this, bro.
Well, guess what? There's also a creator called Rom who made a video stating that Libby did send sexual videos and photos to him so she could prove that they were together. And he deleted that shit the second he got it because he felt that nobody deserved to have that type of information out there. So yes, that's revenge porn. That right there is revenge porn. What she did at the start of this whole thing before she made that video, when she was contacting YouTubers, and I can guarantee you, Stevie, she sent you those videos and photos too. You just don't want to admit that shit because it doesn't prove your narrative correctly. So, where are we going from here? Huh?
You know what I mean? Manipulation. Lying. Bold-faced lie, bro. Bold-faced lie, dog. Right. And regardless of how you feel about her, how you feel about him, how they were interacting in a relationship, man, you don't do no shit like that, bro. Especially publicly, dog. Right? You don't do no shit like that. Bro, but what it was is that, you know, well, I don't know. I'm not in bro's head. Right? I'd imagine he just pissed at Shawty for making this shit public, and he's trying to just rip her face off in the worst way.
Bro, because you and Myron want to bring it up like it's some kind of gotcha. Y'all brought that milking clip up so many times because you thought it was the perfect way of sitting there and shitting on ABBA when it didn't affect him whatsoever. So you just kept using it at every chance that you could get. At your convenience, you were just willing to throw out, well, you were getting milk, bro, so that means you're gay. I'm gonna keep talking about you getting milk because you're gay. Dude, like what is this? What is happening? I feel like I'm dreaming right now.
You know what I mean? Objectify her in the worst way, right? But what makes it so bad is that this is Abba that we're talking about, right? It's just Abba that we're talking about.
Oh my God,
but that's
dude.
the real him. That's the real him. It goes far worse than I thought. I just thought bro was just a fucking asshole, a fucking snake. He ain't real. He fake. There's fake motherfuckers all over the place, especially in the industry, especially in social media, bro.
Bro, you're fake. You're fake. You've been proven to be fake. You want to know why? Because you didn't really talk about Kirk until he died. You gripped it off of that man's name for a minute to get money. You were sucking him off, trying to keep his body temperature up so you could hope he could be revived some way. You are the textbook definition of a grifter, Stevie. But yet you want to sit there and talk about how somebody else isn't practicing what they preach. But the second you have a way to get a come up off of somebody, you take it.
It's hard to find real motherfuckers, bro. Right?
Yeah, because you're not one.
Real motherfuckers, dog. Most people just showing you a show. You know what I'm saying? Pandering to you, bro. But here you got a motherfucker that is polar opposite of how he portrays himself online, bro. And there's
Abba's never portrayed himself to be a perfect person. And if that's what you think that he does, then you've obviously never watched his content. Seriously, you've never watched his content. Because if you did, you would know. Abba never really thought highly of himself for a long time. So you can sit there and you can make those assumptions that you want, but it just goes to show that you never watched anything.
I mean, you know, I think enough of his video recordings of him talking will show him in a polar opposite light of how he portrays himself, bro. And clearly y'all excuse it because, you know, he's just so mad he can do what he want to do, bro. But nah, that's not how men move at all, bro. You know, at all, dog. Like, this social media shit has power, man.
Oh, so they move around like you but her widow baby. That's what they do. They move around like you. That's what they do.
Right? Got influence, dog. You know what I mean? Hundreds of thousands of views, 2 million subs that rock with you and believe every fucking word that you say.
You're almost at 2 mil, Stevie. Stop acting like you're a small creator. You're not even close. Shut the fuck up about that.
And you take advantage of it and lie and manipulate and demonize and attack people.
Oh.
Bro, like I say, bro, did it to me. Did it to me, dog.
Oh.
But this shit, dog.
Oh. Oh. So when you said you weren't calling him a liar and manipulator, you actually were. Funny how that happens.
This shit here, yes, man, that shit take the cake, man. So you don't do with that what y'all will, bro.
Which is nothing.
I'd like this to be my last time speaking on it, bro. Well, you know, we'll see. Right, you got this raw dog and goddamn naked head bandit.
Bro, who talks like this about other men? Explain this to me. Explain this to me. Who talks like this about other men? Jesus Christ. You can't stop thinking about it.
Boy. Motherfucker just raw dogging everything, bro. Out here splacking everything, man, dog. That's dangerous, bro. You can be up here not only knocking women up, dog, but like, you know, giving women diseases and shit, bro. Like, this is what we talking about. This is what we talking about, bro. And I'm telling you, the women got receipts. Matter of fact, maybe I'll leave a couple of videos in there so you can see, right? But like Shawty said, it don't matter what you show these motherfuckers to the face. No, it ain't Apple. It ain't Apple. Wicked. It is a sickness. What is it? It is a sickness of the highest order. Crazy.
Bro, am I stupid? Or am I missing something? I really don't think I am. I highly doubt I'm ill-informed on what's going on. Like, bro, this is your merch, homie. I'm a masculinist. Poser headaches. Oh my god. This is the shit that you preach. But yet the second one of them goes against ABBA, then all of a sudden it's perfectly okay because it's ABBA. Bro, this shit's so stupid. Lame as fuck. I don't understand. But, in all reality, I've run out of time. I've got to go to work in an hour. But, yeah, man. I don't know what else to do. I don't know what more I can say. Besides Stevie Knight is a grifting bitch. He grifted on Charlie Kirk. Now he's grifting on ABBA. So, all we gotta do is wait for the next clout chase to show up, and Stevie will grift off of that too. It's only a matter of time. That's how Stevie rolls. That's how he makes his money. And whatever way you want to get your money, get it, bro. I ain't gonna be mad at it, but just call a spade a spade. You are what you are. You're a clout chaser. Let's see. Hold on. Let's go back. I want to see. Oh. Yep. There we go. This bitch is in there. Yep. I don't think this should be back down from You're Doing the Right Thing. Someone called Drewski. We need a show called Surviving ABBA. Not gonna lie, I'm an ABBA Preach fan, and I really needed this perspective. Well, then you're stupid too. I always wonder why Preach would say they were not friends. It has nothing to do with ABBA. Oh my god. But bro, ABBA's got an echo chamber. ABBA lives in an echo chamber. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. But no, Stevie doesn't have an echo chamber. Not everybody agrees with Stevie on his channel. Come on, bro. Good lord. But yeah, man. Stream's probably gonna end here. I've got this recorded, so whatever you missed from it skipping logics, hopefully it caught it in the recording. But it is what it is, man. I appreciate you showing up. I appreciate Watts too. But yeah, I don't really know what to think about this shit anymore. I'm gonna save these Sandra videos for tomorrow. And I've got, well, no, I'm not. I'm gonna watch this live stream because it just happened. I gotta watch this and check up on this. But these two videos, I'm gonna react to tomorrow. I'm gonna get up early enough and then do this and get it done. But yeah, man, it's been fun. I'll see y'all. I don't know. I'll see y'all tomorrow morning. Preferably after I wake up from after work. But yes, tomorrow morning, I'm out.